You looking at me for the pay cut, but I'ma stop me looking at you from the face down. One Mac 11, you can boom with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Painkillers only put me in the twilight. With pretty pussy and Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I stole. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a motherfucking gangster, silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone great. Trying to decide my face this all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. Nigga, when our pride was low, looking at the world like where do we go? Nigga, and we hate poor. Wanna kill us dead in the street for sure. Nigga, I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my gun might blow, but we gon' be alright.
Nigga, we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano with guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy, I'm your dog. Motherfucker, you can live in the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the candy, penning on the Rico, digging in my pocket, and I profit big enough to feed you every day. My logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of the Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day I see you. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet up, my dog, that's all. Bitch back and chat, I trust it back for y'all. I rap, I'm black on track, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I'm right till I'm right with God. When you know we've been hurt, been down before. Nigga, when our pride was low, looking at the world like where do we go? Nigga, and we hate poor. Wanna kill us dead in the street for sure. Nigga, I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my gun might blow, but we gon' be alright.
Nigga, we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
I keep you running up right. I cross my heart. Love me is my me. Too afraid of my changes. I'm alright in your way. Dark nights in my prayers.
Hey cousins, what's up y'all? I hope y'all feeling good. I hope you're not feeling conflicted or anything like that today. Do me a favor if you have not already and smash that damn like button. I would appreciate that. We already got like 50 likes. So shout out to everybody who came in and automatically off the rip smash the like button. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you very much. Today, you know why we are here. We are here for the shenanigans. We are here for Compton versus Compton versus Battle. YG 400 and Red Rose, White Ceilings. The Game, Jayceon Taylor. We're here for the shits and giggles. So I hope you got a little snack, you got a little drink, because this is gonna be like a 3-hour plus stream. So get comfortable. We're starting at 8 o'clock because I have some topics I wanted to cover before we get to the actual shenanigans. The stream doesn't actually start until 9:30 p.m. on the East Coast. So we got about 80 some minutes before we kick things off. For anybody who's watching it on their end, if you could tell me it's starting. If I don't catch it myself, let me know in the comments it's starting. But I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. Again, like I said, I have some topics I want to talk about. So we're gonna run through those things. But again, I hope y'all are feeling good today. I hope y'all are comfortable. If you have not, smash the like button for me. I would appreciate that. We do have a goal for today's stream. Y'all know these verses automatically get copyright strikes, so I don't make any type of chili from this. So if you would be so kind to contribute to today's goal, whether that be a super chat or cash app directly. I mean, I do get the cash app directly. YouTube takes the super chats, a percentage of it, but I would appreciate that as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you in advance. But yeah, that was short introductions. I don't want to be babbling and all of that. Let's get into our roll call. Of course, shout out to the mods. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for holding down my chat as always. Shout out to Kwani. Shout out to Twin. Shout out to Unapologetic. Love you, girl. Shout out to Demi. I think I saw her in here. I think I saw TMTM, Raphael in here already regulating. So appreciate y'all. Shout out to Tiff as well. I think I gave her a mod. So shout out to my girl. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. But let's see what cousins pulled up in the building. This little porno music is kind of loud. What the hell? Let me turn that shit down. Shout out to King Q in the building. Appreciate you for pulling up. JoJo's here. Q is here. Kim is here. Charlotte is in the building. What's going on? Southern Belle is here. Southern Belle, you better be on your best behavior today. Curology is here. Radically Retro is here, excuse me. With that red rose, white ceilings. Babyface J is in the building. G Za is here. I hope I said that right. Michelle is here. Miko is here. What's going on? My girl Cisa is here. Golden Rose is here. What's going on, gorgeous? Who else is here? Rob is in the building. Shout out to Q Smooth with the 440 gems with the unk alert. Are you saying you the unk, or are you saying it's about to be an unk off? Is that what you're saying? The verse is about to be an unk off? Let me know. Shout out to Q Smooth. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, cousin. The one and only King G is here. What's going on? Charmaine, hey girl. What's up? My love Nicki is in the building. My girl Tomato Mustard is here. I hope you're feeling good. Mo is in the building. What's going on, Mo? Briscoe the King, what's going on, cousin? My listening library, what's up? V7 is here. J Scooby is here. Natalie is here. What's going on, Natalie? Thank you for the roses. Black Main is here. He stayed present. So what's up? Appreciate that. Shout out to my girl Shelly with the 200 gems of sunshine. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate that. Hey, Barb. What's going on? What's up, beautiful? Hey, E. What's going on? My girl TT is here. Kaylani is in the building. Mr. Towns, what's up? What's going on? Hey, Pepper. I hope you're feeling good today, Pepper. What's up? A dose of Alana. Hey, beautiful. What's going on? Real younger, forever young. I wanna be forever young. I was listening to that earlier. What's going on? Is it Klein, Kleinisha? I think that's it. Pickens. What's going on? Tess is here. Hey Tess, what's up, Tess? Vintage is here. 400. What's up? Who we rooting for today, y'all? Who we rooting for? I kind of have I kind of think I know who we rooting for, but y'all put it in the comments who y'all rooting for. Queen B is here. What's going on, Queen B? Hey Easy, what's going on? The Real Knowledge is here. Who else? Let me see. I hope I'm not missing nobody. Hey Leah, what's up? Um, what's up, cousin? The rest of K. I think that's how it's pronounced. I always get confused on it. I don't know why. But what's up, cousin? Hey, boss lady, what's going on? D2B2 in the building. Shout out to D2B2. Shout out to D2B2 because he sent me some love on Cash App last night. So I appreciate you, D2B2. Um, he's not the only one. Hold on 1 second. Let me see who else it was. Gotta make sure I show love to the people who support me. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Naomi. I appreciate you, cousin. Thank you for coming through with that. Um, Billy Qua. I be fucking these names up. I'm sorry, y'all. But shout out to the cousin and shout out to Jessica as well. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Um, what's going on, Neek? Simply J is in the building. What's going on, love? Is Tony's in here? Is Dickhead in here? I don't know if he still wants us to call him Dickhead or not. But are you in here, Tony? I think I saw him. I think I did. Shout out to the cousin, The Real Knowledge, with the 10 gems for the gold coin. Thank you. I appreciate that. LS. What's going on, LS? Antoinette. Hey, Antoinette. Hey, Lisa. What's up, Lisa? Your music diva with the 30 gems flowers. Thank you. I appreciate that. The one only King G with the 30 gems for the flowers. Thank you. I wish they showed up better on the StreamYard screen because it's a nice little display. It doesn't transfer though. Not yet at least. Boss lady with the 10 gems for the gold coin. Thank you. Thank you so much. What up, AD Ivy? How's it going? Rec Law is in the building. Hope I'm not missing nobody. But shout out to any and everybody that's in here. Shout out to the people that's in the chat who got the chat going. Shout out to the lurkers. I appreciate y'all as well. And shout out to my girl Dee for kicking off the goal. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, thank you.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
Y'all on y'all job today because we already surpassed the 100 likes within the hour, and we've only been on stream for 12 minutes. So shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. If I missed your name, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure I'll get to you sometime in the stream, but I don't want to drag this intro out any more longer. Again, if you have not smash the like button, smash that like button. But today I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good today, and I also felt even better when I saw that fucking Stevie Wonder, y'all. Stevie Wonder is coming out for the album. Nature is healing. Okay, I feel so good. I felt even better once I found out that Uncle Stevie and his classes are back. So shout out to Stevie Wonder. He is about to release a new album. He's gearing up to release his long-awaited new album, Let's Be Clear. And it's going to be called Through the Eyes of Wonder, which is a crazy. Would that be considered an analogy? But that's a crazy title considering, his situation. We all know Stevie is allegedly blind. There are some conspiracy theories that say Uncle Stevie ain't blind, but we know allegedly that he's blind. So for the album to be called Through the Eyes of Wonder, oh, he's about to give us everything that we've been missing. He's about to heal this shit. And this is about to be everything that we needed. So I'm excited. And this is gonna be his first full-length studio release since his 2005's A Time to Love. I think that album was called. Songs in the Key of Life is one of the best albums of all time. Like you can just put that shit on and you can just go. Beautiful album. So shout out to Stevie Wonder. Shout out to Unc. Are y'all excited for a Stevie Wonder project? Because I definitely am. Yes, man. Some new Stevie. Nicki, I'm not playing with you. Not Nicki said Stevie better have a Kendrick feature. You know what? It would not shock me. It would not shock me because the pop girlies, the R&B girlies, we all love Kendrick. So it would not even be shocking if Kendrick is on a Stevie Wonder record, okay? I would be here for it, low key. Would definitely be here for it. Like how can that go wrong? Like I think that would be a fire song for sure. Um that's gonna be dope. One of my fave of the GOAT. Exactly, Justice. I feel you. Got the legends coming outside. Somebody gotta say this shit. Ressa. Somebody gotta save it. Because these new artists, they're not talented enough. They're not talented enough. All they got is social media followers, and all of a sudden they think they can be musicians. We need to go come outside to save this shit because something's got to give. Something's got to give. Okay? I don't know. Antoinette say, yes, I seen a post that said, 4 songs I throw away from songs in the key of life. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. I'm here for it though. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. This is going to be good. Definitely. Some new Stevie low. Got some new Stevie on the way. Pre-funking some Lupe tonight for the verses. Listen. Kitty Slayer, do not bring up Lupe. We already got enough to deal with Mysonne, okay? It's like a never-ending cycle. One week is one nigga. Then the next week is another nigga. Next week is gonna be another nigga complaining. Trust me. Watch. I love the fact that the legend Stevie coming back out with a new album. Me too, knowledge. I love that. I love that as well. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Stevie gonna top the hip hop and R&B charts. Listen, he could do it. If anybody could do it, it's definitely Stevie. Shout out to the cousin Kim. I appreciate you very much with the 5.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
Also, shout out to Boss Lady as well with the 5. Thank you.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
Teresa, like Mother Teresa. Appreciate you, Risa. Thank you so much for the 5. Thank you.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
Cousin said, let's get this right. My name is Teresa. Period. Because I hate when people fuck my name up. I hate it. Shout out to Raphael. Appreciate you, cousin. Towards the goal. Look forward to the verses. Man, this verses tonight gonna be something. I already feel it.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
Who are some features other than Kendrick? Who are some features we want on a Stevie Wonder project? That's what I want to know. Maybe he just comes back and do this shit by himself, carry it himself, because he can do that. He don't really need features. But if we had to pick somebody to be on a Stevie Wonder project, who are we picking? Shout out to the cousin Tomato Mustard with the $2.99. Appreciate you, cousin.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
Cousin said only support those that Dot picks up the phone for. Get Dot on the phone. Tell him it won't be long. Listen, we're going to get into that, though. We're going to get into that. Shout out to Assassin's Creed. I appreciate you so much for the $2 holla. Thank you so much.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
A shout out to D2B2 with the 10.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
D2B2 says Stevie Wonder once put the pause on a nigga in the studio. The guy thought he was making it a fair fight by getting blindfolded. Boy got whooped badly in front of his bandmates. I don't know if this is a true story. Is this a true story? What rock have I been living under where Stevie Wonder had to put the beats on somebody? You know what? Now that I think about it, because back then the music industry was very treacherous and they would probably be trying to get over on Stevie. So I low-key understand if Uncle Stevie had to whoop somebody's ass real quick. That's crazy. Shout out to the cousins, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. It also would be cool if Durand was a feature. Okay, I can see that. I can see Durand. I can definitely see that. Who else? D2B2 said Clips, Kendrick, Nas, several other legends, maybe Jay-Z, even though I'm still kind of hating on him. This is why I fuck with you, D2B2, because even though you respect it, you still feel like you gotta slap a nigga upside his head. But I'ma still fuck with you. But you're gonna get this slap upside your head. And that's how I operate too. Shout out to Playboy Cardi. We actually have a segment on Jay-Z that we're gonna be talking about in a second. So yeah. Bonnie said Playboy Cardi. I'm surprised you ain't say young boy. What is going on? Northwest. All right, Nicki. All right. Moneybag, her and Stevie, Jasmine Sullivan and Stevie. I can see that. I can see that unapologetic. If Whitney was alive, that would be a dope feature. I can see that. I'm you know what? I'm not playing with y'all tonight. I'm not playing with y'all tonight in this chat. Rhapsody and Stevie, I can see that. Nicki is gonna get put in timeout tonight. Bing made a mistake and put her in jail a week ago. It's not gonna be a mistake tonight. Because what the fuck do you mean, Sexy Red? Get out of here. I'm not playing with her. I'm not playing. Imani, I can see that. She kind of too new. I don't know if Stevie would fuck with her, but I get it. Jill Scott and Nas will be nice. Okay. My Seagull, I'm not familiar with that name. Isaiah Falls with Stevie. Okay. Kendrick Lamar, Beyonce, Be Still Love Her tribute. Yeah, that tribute was crazy. She was out of her mind on that tribute. Out of her mind. I would love that. I gotta tap in for sure. Omarion, all right. Y'all on bullshit tonight. I'm not doing this with y'all already. I'm not. Shout out to the cousin. She knows. Appreciate you so much with the $4.99. Just sending some love. Thank you so much for the love, cousin. Sending some love right back at you.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
I take all love. If you got love for me, I got love for you. So shout out to y'all. And shout out to the one and only King again with the 440 gems with the Unk alert. Shout out to the Unks in the building. Shout out to the Unks. Appreciate y'all. Hey Bing, we just spoke you up, didn't we? We just spoke you up, girl. What's going on? Jennifer Lopez, that's not how you spell Ashanti, J Scooby. What do you mean, Jennifer Lopez? That is not how you spell Ashanti. So I don't know. Get Ashanti on the phone. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to Uncle Stevie popping back out and doing what it is that he needs to do. We need some healing, and a Stevie Wonder album would definitely heal nature at this moment. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. If you have not already, please do me a favor and smash the like button. I would appreciate that very, very much. On to the next topic though. We got Trim. Let's talk about Trim and Nicki Minaj real quick because this Trim girl, Trim is a fucking key. I kid you not, she's a key. So there's a new interview that she just did with NME magazine, and Trim is finally addressing the comparison to Nicki Minaj. Coconut water. Coconut water. She said she's a daughter. I don't know what the fuck she be saying. But shout out to the coconut water. But this little girl is fucking hilarious. She is hilarious. So again, like I said, she did an interview, and she's finally addressing the comparisons to Nicki over her viral song Coconut Water. And she's talking about her animated delivery and her rapid flows while insisting her style stands alone. She said, I'm not copying that lady. I don't want to be like that lady. I don't know why the fuck y'all keep comparing me to this lady. Stop comparing me to this lady. I'm the original coconut water. Okay? Stop playing. Now, for those who don't know who Trim is, Trim got popular around 2024 with the song Way Too Bad, I believe. And that went very popular on TikTok. And then that boat song, and then now that coconut water song, and now she got the song with Mana Leo. And she has been like receiving co-signs from Doja Cat's Little Baby. G Herbo was in the end of one of her recent music videos, and she has an album coming out called Pasta Tiara, where she's literally claiming that she's the princess of rap before she becomes the queen of rap. And you know how Nicki Minaj fans do. They so parasocial. They parasocial with the people that they claim to hate. They parasocial with the people they love. And they are online crashing out, of course, because this little girl is saying, ain't shit about me and Nicki Minaj comparable. So the quote is, she said, honestly, I don't really get it as far as like the comparison goes. Coconut water don't sound nothing like nobody, not even Beyonce. So she said, girl, why would I want to be like you if I'm not even trying to be like Beyonce? You got to stop. I am the original and the only coconut water. Something, shimmy my water. I don't know. But this shit is hilarious because this little girl is definitely copying Nicki Minaj. Like, even I can admit that. Like, I can't stand Nicki Minaj. But I'm going to call a spade a spade. This little girl is copying every single thing that Nicki Minaj is doing. But then she's getting on the internet and saying, this bitch is delusional. I'm not copying nothing about this girl. I'm original. And it's funny. And it's funny because of the history. It's hilarious. Like, this little girl is fucking hilarious. And Karma is a motherfucker. Ain't it? Karma is a motherfucker because Onika, you did the same exact thing to Little Kim. So how can I feel bad for you when we literally watched you do the same thing to Kimberly? Ain't it funny how this shit circle back around, motherfucker? Every dog has its day. What you do to other people will always come back to you. And you're learning the hard way. So now this little girl is gaslighting the fuck out of you and your fans. So my thing is, Nicki, what you gonna do? Are you gonna quote unquote step down from your queen throne and address this new girl who hasn't even cracked the Billboard chart? Are you gonna go head up with this little girl? Because if you do, all it's gonna look like is you continuing to bully the girls that come after you because that's your pattern. All these years, Nicki Minaj has been talking about her sons this, her sons that. Mind you, none of these girls actually flowed like Nicki. None of these girls actually tried to look like Nicki. We finally have an actual son, and that son is saying, fuck you. Fuck you, lady. I don't give a fuck about you, lady. And now you really pulling your hair out The moment when you actually have you actually have an actual point. The one time you actually have an actual point of a bitch copying you, we don't even care because of how you've treated the other girls. Sit in and Onika, just deal with it. Prim is a fucking troll, and you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. And bitch, I know what you were doing, but don't bring Beyonce up, okay? Little girl, keep Beyonce name out your mouth. I know you wasn't trying to be messy, but keep Beyonce name out your mouth. All right? Coconut water. Oh man, this is funny. I don't feel bad for Nicki. I'm sorry. I just don't. This is exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. Because what? I can't. Somebody said, as a Lil Kim fan, this is such a full circle moment. See, we all feel the same way. We all feel the same way. So funny.
That's why I'm not jumping. That's why Scotty just. I know you don't believe that.
What does she even be talking about? Why don't they ask her how she will get her first entry on Billboard? Because this is very delusional to me. A Nicki Minaj fan want to be clocking somebody Billboard entries. When the last time Nicki had her own Billboard entry? See, this is what I mean. Mind you, this bitch has yet to touch Billboard. They so bothered. They so bothered. What her beef with Nicki, honestly, she seems weird as shit. I don't think the little girl got beef with Nicki. I don't think she got beef with Nicki at all. I just think she don't want to get that lady props. And she don't got to get that lady no props. Shit, fuck it. I don't know. Exactly. And that's the funny part because anybody else would have crashed out. But Trim, she seems to be enjoying that shit. She loves it. She loves the mess and the chaos she's causing. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. And shout out to my love, Robin Silver, with the 10 gems and the floating heart. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Shout out to Real Young Forever with the 10. I appreciate that so much, cousin. Thank you.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
Cousin said, I found this kid, Edward Gibson, FN1N. He's a huge PG Link fan. Pretty sure he has autism. Just want to help so he keeps chasing his dreams. So if you and other creators could, it'll be so cool to see. What do you need me to do for this person? Let me know. And I'll try to do my part or whatever it is. But thank you so much. Real young forever. I appreciate that. Funny. Because Nicki politicking now, she gotta be careful how she acts. She really do. Nicki also was trending. Just to go to the next subject, Nicki was also trending because of her son this time, which is so interesting because Nicki shared a video of her son. I don't know what they were doing, but they were dragging her son. Well, they were talking about her parenting skills. They were talking about her parenting skills after she uploaded a video of her son, and his teeth appear to be rotten in the center. Now, just a disclaimer: this is a child. I don't like for anyone to be talking about a child. I think that's corny. I think that's whack. The child is innocent. But I gotta report the news, right? I gotta report the news. I'm just telling y'all what's going on. but they were dragging her parenting skills because the little boy's teeth was rotten. Um, no, so this is the people are messy because she put this video. I don't know why she put this video on the internet of her child, but that's the video or the screenshot of it. And people were, pointing to the nasty and the vile things that she said in regard to Cardi B's daughter, Culture, when her and Cardi B was going back and forth. Shut up, y'all. Shut up. Shut up. I'm trying to be, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. They were talking about Cardi B. They were talking about Nicki talking bad about Culture when Nicki made those tweets about Culture T. Y'all remember when they were going back and forth online and Nicki sent these tweets. She said, "Dear Culture Vulture, your mom is pregnant with another monkey to add to her litter. The gag is that she was jealous of a little baby boy simply because his hair was longer than all four of you bald monkeys put together." These are the things that Nicki Minaj was saying about Cardi B's daughter. She said, "I'm going to kick your gums back into formation," about a child. Cardi B said she wishes she was dead even after beginning her litter of monkeys. Yikes, Vulture, it's bad for y'all. So these are the disgusting things that she was saying about Cardi B's child, Cardi B's children. And now it's people are saying, bitch, you talking about somebody else's child's teeth in their gums. Look at this little nigga. This little nigga's teeth are right. Where the fuck were your antennas? Too busy on fucking Twitter, too busy on Spaces and station heads moaning Jay-Z's name into a microphone when you should have been brushing this little nigga's teeth. The fuck is going on in that house? Where's the daddy? He can't even go outside. The least he can do is brush this little nigga's teeth. Lost this little nigga's teeth or something. What is happening? So again, y'all, this is a child. So I don't like people talking about the child because listen, this is the parents' duty. The parents should be taking care of this little boy's teeth. So I don't know. I don't know. The thing with Nicki and the rest of Young Money, Cash Money, Degenerates is they do a lot of projecting when they're talking about other people. The calls be coming from inside the house. And again, first and foremost, all children are off limits. But I understand why people are bringing this up and pointing these things out because of the things that she said about Culture. Unprovoked. To the people who are making jokes and laughing at this little boy, y'all are corny. But I understand y'all calling out Nicki's parenting skills. I understand that. I understand why y'all pulling her card. But stop the stupid shit about this boy. Nicki posted this about Culture's teeth. Like, what the fuck was she thinking? Culture, come get your chain. And then she said gum. I don't know. That bitch is weird. I don't fucking know. I don't know, y'all. I don't understand it. Some shit is beyond me. I don't know. Shout out to D2B2 again with the 10. I appreciate the contribution, cousin.
What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
D2B2 said, I feel like I was born in the perfect nexus point in history. Played outside as a kid, but also grew up in the digital era where I learned to control the best of them. I probably made people cry. I feel that. I remember growing up and we would play outside. You know, we always played outside. We would I remember my favorite times were the weekends where we used to take our bikes and we used to ride our bikes up to the park on the other side of town. It was so fun. It was so fun. It was such a good time. I got to chill with my brothers. I know I got a gang of brothers. I'm the only girl and I'm small tab in the middle. But it used to be me, my brothers, my stepfather. We used to all ride up to the park. We would chill at the park all day and then ride back home. It was a time. It was a time. And then too, if we weren't going to the park, we still had to make sure our asses was back into the house where the street lights come on. And then it transitioned to AIM and away messages. And now we're sitting at the fucking computer. And now we're playing on MySpace. And here I am now. I'm a fucking coder. I'm piping out these MySpace pages like I'm a fucking professional. Okay? I used to hook a MySpace page up. You couldn't tell me nothing. I need to put that on my LinkedIn. That I was a fucking coder on MySpace. And my shit used to be fly. Okay? I used to be able to hide my top 10, my top 5, so nobody would be arguing over that shit. I used to have shit falling from the sky. My music used to be bumping. I was a real professional over there at MySpace. Definitely was. Hmm. Yeah, really was. Um, MySpace was a good time. It definitely was a good time. I got in so much trouble on MySpace though. I got in so much trouble on MySpace. I was being grown on MySpace. I was being grown on MySpace. For real. Hey! Dickhead in the building, y'all. Show Dickhead some love. Shout out to Tony with the 5, aka Dickhead.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
What's up, Dickhead? I hope you feeling good today. We got a Verzuz to watch. What's going on? I ain't playing with y'all today, man. Shout out to y'all, man. If you have not liked this video yet, please do me that favor and smash the like button. I would really appreciate that so much. Yeah, man. Y'all show Dickhead some love. He needs some love right now. In the meantime, a little ad break. You know, I wouldn't be me if I didn't promo myself. As y'all know, we updated the merch. We got some good merch popping off, flying off the shelves. People's orders are getting delivered promptly these times around. So shout out to everybody who supported the channel. But the Chillin' with Monie merch is official and it's up. As y'all know, or if you don't know, we got the Cousins Creator Playbook that is teaching y'all how to create your own YouTube. Too many of y'all are asking me how to get on this YouTube shit, what to do, how to start. Do you need this? Do you need that? The Creator Playbook walks you through that, and it's digital, so it comes directly to you. We also now have Playbook notebooks, so you can plan all your shit out, and you can have it all in one stop shop. Okay, it comes in a bundle where you can also get the notebook and the Playbook digital together, and you can go from there. You can bring it to our class, the boot camp, that is August 1st. August 1st. I think we got like 5 seats left. So shout out to those who did sign up. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. But other than that, we got some cool merch. We got some t-shirts. We got some crew necks. We got some hoodies. We got some hats. You know, we got all types of shit for your pleasure. Okay? We got some for the men because I know y'all don't like no roses all over your shit. So I get it. So we got some more, you know, subtle, minimalistic stuff. So go check me out in your spare time. I would appreciate that. We also got coffee mugs for the people. So check it out in your spare time. I would appreciate that if you support it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What we got next? I wanted to talk about Nivea for a second. Shout out to Nivea. Want to give her some love because unfortunately, Nivea revealed that she is going through leukemia right now. The R&B singer from Atlanta, I believe, Atlanta. Nivea is known for songs like "Don't Mess with My Man," with Jagged Edge, Laundromat, Complicated. And she disclosed she was on an episode of Cadillac Chronicles where they sit in the Cadillac and they ride around and they sing their hit songs. But she revealed that she was diagnosed with chronic leukemia earlier this year. But the good news is that the treatments are going very well for her. She said, even though her immune system got a little weak, but she said she's in positive spirits and she is living each day with deep gratitude amid the life challenges. So much love to Nivea, prayers to Nivea, and prayers to anybody else who is going through something similar. I'm rooting for y'all. I'm praying for y'all. I appreciate y'all. Especially if you're one of my cousins. I've never dealt with leukemia, but if you know my story, you know I have my own shit that's going on with celiac. So I not saying like I get it, I understand it, but I get it, I understand. This shit be hard out here. So I'm definitely praying for y'all. And I'm happy that her treatments are going well for her. So much love to Nivea, because when I was growing up, we were just talking about growing up. When I was growing up, Nivea was one of those girls that I saw on TV and I was like, I want to be like her. Like she's thick like me. She got the do I want to talk about her ass if I'm talking about her being sick? But you know what I mean, like not on no weirdo shit. But Nivea was always beautiful to me. She was curvy like me. So you know when you're a little black girl, you see girls on TV that look like you, that carry themselves similar as you. You want to be like them. So I remember watching Nivea, and if I recall, they were trying to make her into like the Black Britney Spears. Clive Davis was, but it's like this girl is R&B down. She ain't no damn Britney Spears. But I get the experiment. I get it. So again, prayers to Nivea. Much love to Nivea. Um, Laundromat, like I said, was a bop. Um, Don't Mess with My Man was a bop. Both versions. Love both versions. Complicated. Oh my God. Listening to Complicated and your little grammar school boyfriend just broke up with you and you just going through it, you in your room, just singing your little heart out. Oh my God, I've been there. I've been there. I've seen those dark days when I thought I would never recover because my funky ass little eighth grade boyfriend done broke up with me. Trust me, I was in those trenches. I was in my room singing, "Boy, you make me feel so beautiful." And that, yeah, sounding horrible, sounding terrible. But shout out to Nivea, man. Complicated is a bop. Like that is one of the best R&B songs ever written. Ever. Like I would put Complicated in like top 10 for real. Like literally my song. Um, okay was my shit too. Okay was my shit too. That's when she got the little ATL sound and she had her nigga the dream behind her. She looked so damn good in that video. So damn good. Shout out to Nivea, man. Y'all remember? Now I'm gonna get a little messy. Would I be me if I didn't get messy? Would I? Complicated is definitely a classic. But would I be me if I didn't get a little messy? Yeah, I'm gonna get a little messy. I'm sorry. But y'all remember when she had Lil Wayne in a dream beefing over her? That's how you knew she was that girl. Okay? She had a producer, R&B singer, wanting to go to war with Lil Wayne. Okay? At the height of his career. Now, this is Lil Wayne. This is Lollipop Lil Wayne. He at the height of his career. And the dream is like, I'm willing to tussle for that. I'm willing to tussle for that one. Listen, Nivea was that girl. Lil Wayne made Lollipop, and the dream came back with, I love your girl, wife beater with the denims. She keep them heels on high. Man, look at shut her up. Yeah, the dream was set. I get in the field about that one. Listen, messy as hell. And again, I'm not even mad because Nivea was that girl. Nivea was that girl, okay? And I think she was with Lil Wayne first. I think she was with Lil Wayne first. And then they got engaged. And then they broke up. As soon as they broke up, Nivea got with the dream. And when she got with the dream, he automatically married her. And then she ended up having 3 kids by the dream. I think they got like a daughter and twin boys. I believe. But then they end up getting divorced. And as soon as they got divorced, guess who she went back to, y'all? Guess who was waiting for her? She called Lil Wayne phone and said, I'm divorcing him. Come pick me up. And he said, I'm on my way, baby. The game said Kendrick ain't picking up his phone. But when Nivea called Lil Wayne, he picked up that phone. Because she was that girl. Yes, that's what I love to hear. This shit is messy. And soon as she got back with Lil Wayne, guess what happened? She had another baby. And mind you, the son that she had is the one that looks exactly like Lil Wayne. Funny as fuck. And then too, we can't forget, somehow Lauren London and Christina Milian also falls into the story somewhere because Lil Wayne ended up having a child with Lauren London. He ended up fucking Christina Milian, and Christina Milian ended up fucking The Dream. There's a lot going on. Everybody's just so fucking messy. Everybody is messy as hell. Just fucking and being messy. That's my type of carrying on. Okay? But anyway, like I was saying, all love to Nivea. Wish you well, girl. Wish you well. We are rooting for you, okay? We are definitely rooting for you. They was just giving it out. They don't care what they doing. They was just giving it out, okay? Shit. This shit is crazy. But anyway, speaking of Lil Wayne, let's stay on the subject of Lil Wayne. Because if you have not, please do me a favor and smash that like button. I would appreciate that if you can. Smash that like button. It helps with the channel. We are doing good tonight. We are still on schedule as far as the Verzuz goes. It has not started yet. It said we still got like 40 minutes until it starts. But I want to stay on the topic of Lil Wayne. Because Lil Wayne, they just announced, hold on, let me delete that. They just announced that Lil Wayne is eligible for the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So shout out to Lil Wayne. He's been on the internet crying about not being recognized by this, not being invited to this event, not being invited to that event. I know he had to pay for this, but at least they invited his ass. So maybe he can shut the fuck up finally. So congratulations to Lil Wayne, as well as Keke Palmer, Raven Simone, Charlamagne the God, Idris Elba, Delroy Lindo, Grandmaster Flash, and David Allen Greer. They are all official selections for the Hollywood Walk of Fame class of 2026 through 2027 cycle. And this was announced by the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce earlier today. So much love to all of the people who got inducted. Everyone's talented. I don't see anybody on this list who does not deserve. I know a lot of people are asking, well, why the hell is Charlamagne the God on here? Listen, y'all, I understand we don't like him. Look at Tiff. Tiff said, get this motherfucker out of here. I understand we don't like him, but listen, Charlamagne has been in this game in radio for a very, very long time. He used to be Wendy Williams' shadow, essentially. Everything he learned from her messy ass. Maybe that's a problem. But again, he's been at this for a very long time, and I don't mind him being on this list. He does a lot in radio, so I get it. I get it. But again, like I said, all these people picked Lil Wayne, Keke Palmer, Raven Simone, Charlamagne the God, Idris Elba, Delroy Lindo, Grandmaster Flash, and David Allen Greer. And there's some other people as well, but I think they're all good choices to be picked, to be honest. And so the recipients of this, they have a 2-year window from the announcement date to schedule their individual star unveiling ceremonies where, they get together and all the people come and they celebrate them getting their star and they take all the pictures and shit like that. So they got 2 years to schedule something. I'm pretty sure Lil Wayne is probably going to schedule his for next week because he can't wait to be honored with all that fucking complaining he does. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see his star next week or something. Yeah, Lo, jokes aside, Lil Wayne definitely earned it. He was the hottest rapper in the world at one point. Even if I wasn't like the biggest fan in the world, I still respect what Lil Wayne has contributed. Hustler music can literally be the national anthem. If they gave me the option of selecting Hustler music as the national anthem, I likely would. I likely would. So shout out to Lil Wayne with his annoying ass, okay? But here he is. He reacted to this. He said, okay, so my brother Fabian, right? And he played too fucking much like brothers do. This man just told me that it's been confirmed that I'm getting my own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. What the fuck, boy? This man played too much, bro. You serious, boy? See, this is what I be talking about. Wayne, you know you paid the fee. Why are you acting like you didn't know? You know you paid the fee. But I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide because you deserve some positive in your life. Just make sure you keep showing up to your concerts. Like, your fans don't deserve you to keep not showing up, okay? Motherfucker got a 20-year anniversary concert and skipped the first day. Who does that? Who does that? I don't know. Lil Wayne is something else, though. But congratulations to Weezy. Congratulations to Keke. Congratulations to Raven. Also deserving. She's been an actress since a child on The Cosby Show and all the other shit. She done had a music career as a child. She done had a music career as an adult. That's So Raven is a staple on Disney Channel. She was a cheetah girl. Raven has done a lot in her life. I know she got a little weird later down the line where she was battling and having an identity crisis, and then she decided that one day to wake up and she's a dyke. I get it. But Raven is a legend at the end of the day. So also well-deserved. Shout out to Raven Simone. Appreciate her, love her, outside of all the weird shit. So Idris Elba, also deserving. We've seen him start. I don't know if he got his start on The Wire, but we've seen him transition and all of that. So shout out to Idris Elba. Grandmaster Flash, goes without saying, definitely deserve. David Allen Greer also definitely deserve. So I think everyone on this list that I named they're perfect choices. Definitely deserve. But shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony for their recent star as well. Yep, Bone Thugs recently got their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and they all showed up. So shout out to them. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Shout out to the cousin Antoinette with the $2 holla. Appreciate you, cousin.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
Hey, cousin, I tagged you. Want to ask about how Uncle Stevie. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Okay, really well.
He was built.
Hold on now. Somebody done had Uncle Stevie fucked up. Let's see what's going on here. Thank you, Internet. Hold up, let me get my cover real quick because I don't want to be copyrighted. So let's see what they said.
Stevie, at those days, he's only a few years older than me, so he was young. He was built, ripped, buff. He was pushing up to the whole thing. And the drummer got an attitude and said, "Man, I'm tired of Stevie. Put a blindfold on me. I'm gonna fight Stevie." This is not a good idea.
I put a blindfold on me. I'm gonna fight Stevie. Oh, he tried, Stevie. He tried, my uncle. Hell, but no, I can't. What? I can't.
It's just not a good idea. Hey, put a blindfold on Stevie. The drum. This is the way on me, so I can fight Stevie Wonder. This is the way I got my best friend Ollie Brown in the band from Detroit. Man. Is the drummer? I figured the drummer's gone, then I get my guy in. But it wasn't that. It was like, here's the moment. Where the drummer's getting ready. You want to fight Stevie? I got the blindfold on me. Yeah, let's get. Yeah, I put the blindfold on him, and we put the blindfold on the drummer, and they gonna do that. And you should have seen the guy. The guy man is doing like this. He's trying to find.
Do you know how fucking insane you are to say, let me put a blindfold on and I'm gonna fight you?
Stevie, and every time he trying to find Stevie, and every time he went, bam! I mean, it was like just punch. I mean, straight punch. We just went on for a couple of minutes, and we threw the towel. We were like, you gotta stop. Stevie killed him. Oh, Stevie was beating him that. I don't think.
Nah, Unc was beating his ass. I can't. Stevie was playing Bop It with his ass. Oh my God, what?
He got one punch on Stevie. And every time he, bam! Because he can hear it. Heightened. And he was hitting the guy so fast, and it was just like, this ain't no fight. This ain't a fair. Throw in the towel. Like Rocky. Throw in the towel. That's the point out of the blindfold.
Throw in a damn towel. That is funny. Thank you so much for that, cousin. I never heard that story before, but that shit got me weak. What? That is crazy. And he's right, because when people with disabilities, all their other senses are heightened. So he's able to hear things better than the average person. And that's how he navigates, So this is fucking hilarious. Man said Stevie was punching the shit out of his ass. Said that man only got one punch in on Stevie. I am weak. That is hilarious. Y'all better stop playing with my uncle. That nigga Stevie is real life. I can't. Listen, I don't know how much I would have paid to see that in real life, but I would have paid something. What the fuck you mean you in the studio blindfolded fighting Stevie Wonder and he's whooping your ass? I'm dead. What? Shout out to the cousin Lex with the $2 holla. I love you more, cousin.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
I low-key will put that on my resume. Got my ass whooped by Stevie Wonder. Shout out to Diesel B2 with the 10. They all might as well have shared the same house, if we're being completely honest. Yeah, they could have. If they're all fucking behind each other, they might as well keep it in house, literally. Lil Wayne, The Dream, Nivea, Lauren London, Christina Milian. Just one big circle. Everybody just freaked out and horny as fuck for no reason. I'm dead. Love you, Q. Appreciate you. Not Stevie is an earthbender. That's crazy. Stevie out here like, bang, you merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it. And I'm gonna whoop that ass. I'm weak. This is crazy. I would have paid any amount of money to watch that. I promise you. Oh man, that's crazy. What we got next? Hold on. What do we got next? If you haven't already, please do me a favor and smash the like button. Y'all, I would appreciate that. We're doing actually really good on our likes. Next up, I wanted to play this clip from an interview that Mysonne did with Memphis Bleak in regards to Kaepernick and Jay-Z. So I don't know how long this is gonna last, but I'm gonna play it.
Harry Belafonte, right? And I don't think too many people ever say he sold out, but I watched him transition for the last years of his life. And then they put out a documentary of him.
Mm-hmm.
And they showed about 4 decades of him, right? Like, and I watched him just, and we got to be, because it was like, let us get people I'm fighting for is trying to, once you do that, they're going to say you sold out. No, my nigga. So, even when he talk about all shot, I ain't going to mean to cut you off. The man got locked up over 50 times. He did a bunch of times in jail, got shot, all types of shit. Nobody talks about that. They just call him in. You don't realize all the shit he sacrificed. The average nigga never sacrificed.
Like Muhammad Ali, that's what I respect.
Nobody understands that. And I'm like, damn, you sit there and call a nigga a sellout that you didn't do 1% of what he did.
That's
for
right.
our people.
So let me ask you, with that being said, how you feel about the Kaepernick slander that they give Jay with dealing with the NFL? Because to me, let me just tell you, my point of view and my perspective, not like I spoke
this might go viral.
Not like I spoke to Jay. I didn't hear this from Jay. We don't talk about this. These are not his words. So don't think that. This is my opinion.
Yeah.
If your choice is I'm gonna make this movement, and that choice costs you your job, right? And then an artist that you don't know, didn't grow up with, don't own you, no allegiance, nothing, come and take a deal with the NFL, however it went down, I don't know, I'm not in the meetings. But to change the halftime, the narrative of black culture, whatever they was pushing their agenda, you know what it was, probably more than me. But my thing is, if your teammates didn't follow you, why should Jay have to follow you? Why is he wrong? They continue to play and still play to this day. But because Jay do a halftime show, he's wrong.
So let me give you my perspective from the inside.
Okay.
Right. So that your perspective is a perspective. I don't know if I would exactly agree with that to the fullest extent, but I'm giving you from the inside, right? So
yeah, let me say I don't agree with what Memphis Bleak was just about to say. But my son was on the inside. He worked directly close to Kaepernick and I think Tamika Mallory and all that. So let's hear his perspective.
When the whole Kaepernick thing first started, my organization was one of the first organizations to protest with Kaepernick. Like, we went to NFL, had a big protest outside the NFL downtown.
The headquarters.
We was at the headquarters. Like, we spearheaded all of that. We was on emails with Kaepernick. Like, I was frontline.
I'm sorry for stopping it again, but I wanted to see Michael Brown's comment. He said, Jay has to tell Bleak to stop talking about this. LOL, attacking Kaepernick is a losing play. To be honest, I don't think that this is attacking Kaepernick. This is someone who was actually there instead of people with podcast mics giving their opinion. And this is the second time, I believe, that Bleak has actually spoken about this. It probably may be the third, but I know one moment recently went viral when he sat down with Miro and a whole bunch of other people, I think. And now this is my son, who was actually there on the front line telling the actual truth of what happened, because people have their own narratives and their own ideas made up in their mind. And Bleak is giving someone a platform. Some people are probably saying, well, why are you putting him on a platform now? Because it needs to be said.
I'm with Cap t-shirts.
I remember all that.
Boycotting the NFL. Like, I was to the point where there was a time, like when they was doing the Super Bowl and the battle rappers, these are my niggas. They did a commercial for the NFL. Like, they always battle rapping and they all this shit. And these are my niggas. And I went online, it's like, yo, niggas really selling us out. We boycott the NFL. And yet they really paid y'all to do this. And Kayshawn, who was my man, me and him almost got into a situation in a club. We in the strip club and he walked up to me like, yo, you attacking her? And we face to face. I'm like, my nigga, this is what we doing. And he's like, nah, but we don't know nothing about that. I'm a nigga from the hood just trying. And I said, I have to respect that. And I love you. And we had both our teams together. We had to say, nah, this shit ain't like that. This is my brother. But it caused tension. So I was really in this shit for real.
That's right.
So we going back and forth and we trying to boycott this and that. I see Jay come in. He got the Kaepernick jersey. He front and center with it. One day, Kaepernick stopped answering niggas' phone calls. We on the line, like we planned the next action. We on the email. They like, yo, Kaepernick is not answering nobody's emails no more. He done left the group chats.
Damn.
And niggas is like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know nothing about none of this.
This is what I'm saying. This I'm telling you this for a fact. I know this for a fact. So I'm like, what you mean he left it? Like, we don't know. And this happened for weeks. Like, you can ask top activists. A lot of them don't say nothing, but a lot of them know this shit happened.
Damn.
So I'm like, what you mean he left the group chat? They like, nah, they like, he just went silent on us. And then next thing you know, we seen Kaepernick has a settlement. He got a settlement. They say he signed the NDA. And I'm like, he didn't tell us. He didn't. So you saying that we did all of this shit? That niggas sacrificed and beefing with other niggas and we doing all this shit. And the nigga we sacrificed for just disappeared from the movement and didn't even notify us and say, yo, look, I'm gonna take this. Because you have the right to take this. Right. Nigga, this is your job. Like everybody said, yo, he took a settlement. And he should have took a settlement because they owed him his money.
That's right.
But he owed us, the people that sacrificed with him, the right and just the heads up to say, this is what we doing. This shit is, because we can't form a movement for you without you.
No, hell no. I can't fight. Nigga, I can't fight for you.
If you can't say no, you not saying you can't. Even if you don't want to say no, whatever it is, we can't fight.
That's right.
You the face of this shit. Because we need to be able to be at the press conference with you saying we got Kaepernick here and we standing with him, and the NFL need to do him right.
That's right.
So now we don't even got the evidence that you got that they said that they colluded and did this shit. You can't even present that to the public no more. You can't even expose the NFL for the shit they did wrong. So how can we help you? And you left us in the fucking trenches with nothing. So now I'm saying to I swear to God, I'm like, y'all serious? Like this happened? Ask Charlamagne to tell you. It's niggas will tell you this literally happened. And I was so confused. So when Jay did, I'm like, well, niggas got to figure out how do we salvage some of this shit to where we just ain't left in the trenches with nothing.
Exactly.
Because if you put your face and your celebrity capital on the line to stand with a nigga and he just
disappear
into thin air,
you got to make a move.
How am I mad at him for saying, okay, fuck that, we gonna get something out of this?
That's right.
Right, black people gonna get something out of this because we didn't do all of this, all this way for him to just take a settlement and we didn't get nothing like that because I didn't think that's what it was about. And even if that was about, tell us that's what it's about,
fact.
So we can fall back.
And,
you know what I'm saying? And that's for me. And it's like, and I knew this for years, and I keep hearing niggas say this. I'm like, yo, niggas didn't snake. Kaepernick left us in the trenches, bro.
That's great. I'm glad
he was the general of the army and left the fucking army in the trenches
on the front line.
And I dare nigga to tell me I'm lying. This is on my kids. I dare nigga to tell me I'm lying, and that shit hurt me because and I still love what he does to this day, bro. He got the I know your rights, and I'm not saying anything against what he sacrificed. Even he just paid for the young boys autopsy, all these things. I love what he does. But I just don't like this narrative that niggas did dirty by him when he literally left. And if that's what you wanted to do, I'm just saying I would have never did that.
That's right.
I just would have never left niggas that followed me and was willing to sacrifice for me because you sacrificed.
Right, 100%.
So if I sacrifice, if I see you sacrifice it and I decide that I'm gonna sacrifice with you, I'm gonna at least say, yo, look, yo, we gonna take the settlement. I'm not gonna be able to say nothing.
Give you a heads up.
Give me a heads up, nigga. To this day, there's never been a conversation, and he act like he mad with everybody else, and I'm so confused with that shit, bro. No, for real. I'm being honest. That shit bothers me to this day, and I got love for the man because the way he sacrificed. When I was watching that man kneel at them games, and I knew he was taking all that shit, I was like, yo, I'm riding with him. I don't give a fuck what I got to do. I don't care. I love NFL, but I'm not watching that shit. I'm not buying that shit. I'm not fucking with niggas that that's how I ride. If I ride with you, I'm riding with you. So for you to leave us like that shit just didn't make sense to me. And I'm just tired of the narrative that keep getting spread that niggas did this to Kaepernick. That didn't happen, bro.
I'm glad you explained that because they was trying to crucify me. Like I did a morning show with Mero in them on Hot 97. I forgot the female name. You remember her name, Chicho? God bless me, beautiful, but you're still beautiful. But she tried to crucify me with the cap shit. Like,
was it his wife?
No, it wasn't Nessa. I know Nessa. Shout out Nessa. I knew Nessa before she became his wife. You know what I mean? Met her before. But I'm glad you brought some light to it, some insight to it, right? Yeah. Not even light, because they've been crucifying Jay like as if he went to the NFL and told them, yo.
I'm gonna say one thing and I'm gonna let them wrap it up real quick because I got some points to make. Bleak, you deserve to be crucified. Because when you said that fuck activism shit, I understand that you was in the heat of the moment and you felt like people were putting pressure on you, but that was the wrong thing to say because it's never fuck activism shit. So you deserve that, and I like that he's gonna say that he fucked up by saying that. He acknowledges that he fucked up by saying it, and I understand it was the heat of the moment, but he should have never said that.
Pull me out the way. I got this.
And what I would say is that I think he could have phrased it. We done kneeling shit better. Like I had that conversation with Des. I said, look, bro, done it. Like he didn't have to say that. He could have just said, look, listen, Kaepernick is here. He done what he doing. We're just trying to move and do something else. You know, we're trying to provide a different situation. But the done kneeling, and it just came across as like you said. And that's it. Just like and I can say I disagree with that.
Bro, I could disagree with many things Jay said. It's just like when I just slipped up and said, man, fuck activist. Like, I'm pretty sure what he meant wasn't how it was.
But that's what I'm saying. And we got to give our people no grace. The problem is that we give our people no grace. We don't look at the resume in totality. Right, we just look at it's just like if a nigga got 5 championships and he lose that one game and nigga, that nigga's a bum.
Yeah,
it's
bum.
like, bro, I'm a bum. I just got 5. I got 5 chips. You forgot them chips over there.
Yep.
That's how it is. You just as good as your last.
But that's just our culture, bro. I believe that's just in our community. Because
all right, so that's basically it to sum it up. So, shout out to Mysonne. He usually does a lot of work with Tamika Mallory. He's usually on the front lines. There are some people who find what he does amazing, and there's some people who thinks he's an opportunist. Whatever you think of Mysonne is your opinion. I do not care personally. I saw this comment from my girl TM. Appreciate you doing what you're doing in the comments. Love you, girl. She said, I remember when celebrities moved in silence. It's a lost art these days. I 100% agree with you, cousin. I miss when celebrities moved in silence. That to me is different for Beyonce and Jay-Z though, because they have moved in silence, and them moving in silence has hurt them, because for a long time they have been allowing people to get on the internet and say any and everything about them, and they not say anything about it, and it has hurt them. Silence isn't always the best answer for fools, especially if you are at the level of Beyonce and Jay-Z. In my personal opinion, all you other motherfuckers, y'all can shut the fuck up. But when it comes to the allegations and the things that people are saying about Beyonce and Jay-Z, they have to speak. So this is why I'm not upset that Jay-Z has adopted this all offense energy essentially this year, because for so long he's allowed people to get on the internet. He's allowed the Jaguar Wrights of the world to get on the internet and say these things about him with actual no proof. And there's thousands of people who actually believe some of the shit that they say. And it's like, if Jaguar, you know about all these crimes and you were present for all of these crimes, why aren't you responsible as well? Why didn't you stop all of these so-called crimes from happening? And why are you the whisperer now? And you're sitting on these different podcast couches and they're allowing you to talk about all these crimes with no charges against yourself. So when it comes to Jay-Z and Beyonce, this situation especially should have been exposed a long time ago. They have to stop allowing people to get comfortable lying on their name, because it's always been out there that Kaepernick took a settlement. This has always been out here. I've spoken about it on my channel. I've spoken about Nessa and the way she carried herself and how she lost that man a job. I've spoken about how Kaepernick lost himself a job, but because Jay-Z, these powers that be that sit behind these desks, especially a part of these music labels, they're sitting hits down to the academics of the world, the poetic flacos of the world, to tell you motherfuckers that Rock Nation is an evil entity, and y'all have been eating that shit up, that y'all believe that this black man has all this power over these Jewish white men who collect life insurance policies on these fucking rappers and get away with it. But they got these motherfuckers telling y'all that Jay-Z is the fucking devil. And it's so mind-boggling to me that y'all don't actually see the fucking plays that be going on. And again, I told myself I wasn't going to get riled up about this topic, but it just bothers me that y'all don't actually see what the fuck is going on. Jay-Z has been telling these black men, stop signing to these labels, stop putting life insurance policies of yourself into these Jewish white men's hands, and y'all think those motherfuckers aren't going to feel any type of way about it? You think the president of the United States or potential president of the United States isn't going to be mad that a billionaire black man from Brooklyn is telling y'all how to move accurately? You think they're not putting political hits out on Jay-Z? And don't tell me this is some conspiracy shit. I have presented y'all the actual fucking evidence. I'm not on here saying that motherfuckers is committing all these fucking crimes. I'm not saying these people are sexually harassing these motherfuckers. I'm just trying to connect the dots for y'all. I just want y'all to actually fucking see what's actually happening. Jay-Z went on these platforms and he spoke ill of Donald Trump. And ever since then, Donald Trump has been on Jay-Z and Beyonce's ass. Every single person that has an issue with Jay-Z is somehow tied to Donald Trump. Somehow. But back to this Colin Kaepernick situation. So this is why I'm saying, as far as Jay-Z goes, they can't stay silent anymore. They have to have these conversations. They have to clear their name, because it's so easy to manipulate our people. It's so easy to have our people jealous of each other and kicking each other while we're down. And it's just so sad to see. They have allowed this circus to go on for so damn long. People started just making up any type of lies about it. And because idiots with no common sense, they actually believe it. You got all these motherfuckers mad about Target. When I see Black motherfuckers walking in and out of Target every single fucking day. You want to talk about Jay-Z and fucking vinyls in Target when there's fucking Rihanna, there's fucking Taylor Swift, there's fucking all types of Black artists. Colin Kaepernick literally has a book deal with Target that's coming out in October, and none of you are protesting against him. Why is that? Why are you only mad at Jay-Z? Why are you only mad at Jay-Z? That's why I say this shit be disingenuous, because y'all pick and choose who y'all want to hold responsible. Everybody's mad at Jay-Z, but no one said anything when J. Cole had an exclusive Target deal. Nobody said anything when Drake was in Target. Nobody said anything when Kendrick Lamar was in Target. Nobody gave a fuck. But soon as Jay-Z is in Target, oh my God, he's in Target. Maybe he shouldn't be in Target. Maybe he should not be in Target. 100%. But if you're not going to hold everybody responsible, then shut the fuck up. That's just how I see it. It should be fair across the board. But y'all kick yourself in the fucking back every single time Beyonce or Jay-Z does something. And it's just so funny to me. You care about nobody else who's doing the same exact thing, but you want to fucking jump off a bridge because you saw Jay-Z do something? Stop it. It's not real. Y'all do not actually give a fuck. And when it comes to Colin Kaepernick, yes, he took the settlement money. When he took the settlement, he had to shut the fuck up. He couldn't speak anymore. Truth is, yes, he was protesting for police brutality, but he started sitting because he was upset that he was benched. That's a fact. He got benched. They put him at QB2. The team wasn't doing good, and he got benched. And then it turned into a protest about police brutality. Amazing. We should be protesting against police brutality. But how fucking long are we supposed to kneel? Mysonne said he didn't like how Jay-Z said we're way past kneeling. Well, we were way past kneeling. We were. Are we supposed to kneel until we don't have a fucking kneecap? Are we supposed to kneel until there's no kneecaps left? Or are we going to gather around like a team and we're going to come up with a solution? That's what Jay-Z meant when he said we're way past kneeling. And you people know that. But you want to be outraged because Jay-Z is sitting at the head of the fucking table. So Jay-Z asks, what is the solution? What are we going to do? Are we just going to kneel forever and come up with no plan? And still to this fucking day, Colin Kaepernick has no plan. He never came up with a plan. Jay-Z offered solutions. He offered ideas. And instead of going with the ideas, sitting around and talking about ideas, you motherfuckers got mad at him because he said we're way past kneeling. You motherfuckers want to be performative. You want to get in the streets and you want to pump your fist all day and all fucking night. But when it's time to go to a fucking meeting, nobody wants to talk. Everybody's muted up. How is that an issue? How is that a problem? How is that a problem? Jay-Z, Colin Kaepernick was in negotiations for a settlement for months. According to his lawyer said that. His lawyer said he was in negotiations, the other guy as well, in negotiations for a settlement for months. I think they did the settlement in either January or February of 2019. Jay-Z then comes in. They have meetings. They then decide to do the partnership with the Super Bowl around August or something like that. Now you guys are saying that Jay-Z came and stepped on that man's toes, but he had already signed the contract and said that he has to shut the fuck up. He can never speak again. Mind you, Jay-Z ended up getting this motherfucker tryouts, was going to help him get the job with the Ravens. And when it was time for him to do the combine or whatever the fuck it's called, because I don't really watch football like that. I'm a basketball girl. But when it was time for him to do the combine, they had a direct address to go to. He changed the address last minute. And all those people were like, well, what the fuck is he doing? I thought we were all meeting up here. And he's like, no, we're changing the location. And when they pull up to the location, he's wearing a Kunta Kinte shirt. Nothing wrong with him wearing a Kunta Kinte shirt because, again, when it's time to protest, when it's time to stand on the front line, I'm with you 100%. We're going to stand on this fucking front line. But if we're standing on the front line, why the fuck are you in here performing for these white men? Why the fuck are you performing for the men that you said this is a slave auction? It doesn't make sense. Why the fuck would you want back into the NFL and you said all of these things about these people, which is 100% right. He wasn't wrong for the things that he said. But why the fuck are we performing and you're in this bitch with a Kunta Kinte shirt on? Your girlfriend, Nessa, with her big fucking mouth, don't know how to shut the fuck up, is on the internet calling the owner of the Ravens and Ray Rice, I think his name is, the characters from the Django. You think them people gonna sign your fucking ass? When your girlfriend is on the internet calling y'all slaves and slave owners, make it make sense. But y'all don't want to point out the fucked up shit that you did. You want to point the finger at everybody else. And that ain't right. And now, since Mysonne is finally talking and saying, we were outside with this man. We were out there protesting with this man. We were out there standing next to this man. And he ghosted us. He ghosted us. Mysonne said, I don't have no problem with him taking the money because he deserved the money. But why the fuck would you ghost the people who were out there in the trenches with you? And still to this day, they have not spoken to Colin Kaepernick. But his wife is always on the fucking internet running her fucking mouth. That's why she can't get a fucking promotion at I-97. They keep putting her on the C team because she's always saying the dumbest shit. Like, let's call a spade a spade. Y'all are performative with y'all fucking outrage. And then when a motherfucker actually sits in front of you who was actually there, you want to say, oh, why are you talking now? Because it's time to talk. They done let y'all get away with all that bullshit and spinning these fucking narratives for too long. Let's actually tell the fucking truth. And y'all don't like it because y'all don't want to know the truth. Y'all just want to be mad. Y'all don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Y'all just want to be upset because you don't like somebody. And people like that are disturbing to me. And that, to me, that makes me feel like you will commit murder. You will actually harm somebody because you know the truth, but you're still pushing the lie because you were so deceitful and you're so fucking hateful. People like that concern me. How the fuck are you mad because someone who was actually there is telling you the actual truth that this man ghosted us? He stopped responding to the text messages. We're looking for Colin Kaepernick. We can't find him. After we done went outside for this motherfucker. After we done stood in the rain for this motherfucker. None of us can speak to him. He won't even pick up the phone. He's feeling like the game right now. Kendrick won't answer the phone. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. Dina, now Monie, you have blindness for your fave. Jay-Z is wrong, even if Colin is also wrong. Dina, you can kiss my ass. To be honest, you can kiss my ass. There's no blinders. If Jay-Z does something stupid, Jay-Z does something stupid. I've never been an ass kisser. Ever. Never in my life. Jay-Z don't pay these fucking bills. Let's be clear. Ain't no blinders over here. I see very clearly. 20/20 vision, shorty. Watch your fucking mouth when you play with me. Fuck you talking about blinders. No, I'm accurate. That's what I am. I'm precise. Fuck is you talking about? We don't play that bias thing over here. I'm not parasocial. That's the last thing I ever am. It's parasocial. None of these motherfuckers pay my bills. None of these motherfuckers wipe my ass. I can say when my fave do something wrong. In this case, he did nothing wrong. Anyway. Exactly. That's what I be talking about, Nicki. They hear what the fuck they want to hear. I just said Jay-Z should not be in Target. He should not be in Target because we're protesting Target. Fuck Target. But you know what? It's also hypocritical for me to say that when I'm also on StreamYard right now. I'm also on YouTube right now. I'm also on Instagram right now. And they also roll back their DEI. But Dina, you're also in the chat right now. So get the fuck out of here with this performative bullshit. This is what I be talking about. Y'all pick and choose who the fuck you want to be mad at. Why the fuck are you in this chat, Dina, if you have issues with the DEI boycott? Why are you on Instagram right now? Why are you on Facebook right now? Why are you on Twitter right now? Again, why are you in this chat, Dina? They also rolled back DEI. Y'all are performative. That's my point. That is my point. Y'all are performative with your madness. You don't actually give a fuck. Dina said, I know I'm not grandstanding. I'm stating an opinion. I can disagree and still engage. Dina, you can absolutely do that. But what you're not going to do is disrespect me and say that I have blinders on, and my reaction and my opinion is only because Jay-Z is my favorite. You're literally slapping me in the face because you're saying I'm so parasocial. My opinion is wrong because it's not the same as yours. You're full of shit, Dina. And again, this is what I be talking about. You're full of shit because you'll call me and say that I have blinders on because my opinion is my opinion, but then you'll get in a comment and say, well, my opinion is my opinion. Why isn't it the same for me? Why am I not extended the same grace? Again, this is what I be talking about. Y'all are fake and y'all are phony. Y'all don't actually live what the fuck y'all be saying. That whataboutism argument are flawed. I don't give a fuck, Michael. I don't give a fuck. Because the truth is the truth. Don't tell me about Target's DEI when you're on fucking YouTube, when you're on fucking Instagram, when you're on fucking Twitter, when you're in my chat right now. You're performative and you're fucking fake. You don't actually give a fuck, Michael Brown. You have an agenda, and your agenda is anti-Jay-Z. And I came to that conclusion based on your comments. You see how we both can come to conclusions that the next person doesn't like? Like, come on. All my entire point in this whole thing is be even across the field. That's my only point. I'm not here to stand up for Jay-Z because, again, like I just said for the third time, Jay-Z's ass should not be in Target. All I'm asking is y'all to keep an evil playing field, but y'all can't. Y'all pick and choose who the fuck y'all want to be mad at. And that I can't rock with. That is corny. That is lame. And again, if you didn't hear me the first time, I don't give a fuck. I hope that was clearer. Nope. Leo, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Mysonne just told them that Colin Kaepernick signed a deal and ignored everybody that was on his activism team. Every single person. He ignored them. But no, none of you want to talk about that. You want to talk about, oh, Jay-Z said we're past kneeling. Well, we were, motherfucker. We were past kneeling. We weren't past kneeling. Get in the fucking field. Actually do something. Colin Kaepernick didn't have a plan. He still doesn't have a plan to this day. Everybody's talking about Jay-Z got song. He got music in Target. Colin Kaepernick has a book, a Target exclusive deal coming out in October. Where the fuck you at, Michael Brown? How the fuck you feel about that? How the fuck you feel about that, Dina? Do you care that Colin Kaepernick has a Target exclusive book coming out in October? No, because your agenda is to be mad at Jay-Z. And your agenda is to point out people that is asking for an even level playing field. Get the fuck out my face, bro, with that corny shit. Y'all be losers. For real. That's that corny shit I be talking about. And still, we don't have a plan. We still don't have a plan. What's the fucking plan? What's the fucking plan? Yes, losers. Yes, losers. Niggas be losers. Niggas be losers. Yes. My wazo. And if it don't apply to you, don't get offended. Okay. Yes, Verzuz is late as hell. They're always late. They probably trying to get the game out of a church's bathroom or something. I don't know. But anyway, off that topic. Oh, well, let's stay there for a second. Shout out to D2B2 with the 20. Thank you, cousin. I appreciate that.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
D2B2 said that's why Memphis Bleak is where he is in rap history. His future is bleak without riding another man's coattail, bending the knees, scraping and scrambling. I don't understand how he can look himself in the mirror. God damn. Poor Bleak. Poor Bleak. To be honest, I think Bleak is doing very well for himself, to be honest. He could be Tony Yayo out here. He could be Tony Yayo. If we're being serious. Shout out to D2B2. D2B2 been shooting all week. He been dropping bars and he been shooting at niggas all week. Shout out to Cisa. Appreciate you, Cisa.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
Cousin says silence breeds disrespect from those who feel comfortable because they know there's nothing coming back their way. Double-edged sword, choose wisely. I agree. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. I get it. I get it. Shout out to Beth with the 10 gems with the gold coin. I appreciate you. Shout out to my girl Nessa with the big dog. Appreciate you, cousin. Thank you. This might need a gunshot. Cousin is feeling like cousin is feeling real good. Appreciate you.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
And listen, I'm all for opposite opinions. But don't get up in this motherfucker talking about blondas and worship and none of that bullshit. You got me fucked up all day. I can shoot the shit with you. We can go back and forth, discuss this shit, but bitch, one thing you're not going to do is ever disrespect me. Ever. So let's be clear. Watch your fucking mouth in that chat. Okay? Shout out to the cousin. I appreciate the 50. Thank you so much. Tisa, again, a member for 10 months. Appreciate you. Protesting can only go so far. We need anarchy, in my opinion. And that's literally what Jay-Z was saying. Again, Colin Kaepernick, what was the plan? Motherfucker was going to stand on the floor with his fist in the ear for forever. He was going to kneel for forever. Niggas is just asking, what's the plan? What was the plan? And he never gave us a plan. Never. That's it. Shout out to Raphael. Appreciate you, cousin, with the 10. I had my chef hat on for a second. I know there's going to be some people out here that's going to feel me. I know there's some people out here who ain't going to feel me. And that's okay, too. That's okay, too.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
We ain't always got to agree. That shit is corny to always agree with a motherfucker. This ain't no echo chamber. But again, watch your mouth. That's all I'm saying. Watch your fucking mouth. Do that shit with somebody else, not me.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
Shout out to Nessa Moon, 2011, who will pass another year this Saturday. Happy birthday to you, cousin. Is that's what we're talking about, right? Birthdays. Happy birthday, cousin. Happy birthday. Birthdays are amazing. Another trip around the sun. Shout out to D2B2 with the 5 to move the discussion past the Jay-Z shit. Again, I have my issues with Jay-Z, but I will always have much larger issues with the system. We want to beat each other up. Them motherfuckers is literally trying to get rid of us. Get rid of us. And y'all are looking past them. And that shit blows my mind. We gonna beat Jay-Z ass, right? We gonna beat Jay-Z ass, but let's get them niggas first. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I be saying. Shout out to Cisa again. I don't know if you saw before, but I'm a guy, not a girl. Oh my God, I've been calling you a girl this whole time. I'm sorry. I'm failing.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up?
I'm sorry.
I ain't seen you and I don't know.
And I feel like you told me this. Forgive me, Cisa. Forgive me. Delisha, hey cousin with 1,000 gems. Gold trophy. Appreciate you, cousin. I love this picture of you as well. You look so beautiful. And you're here. I love everything about this picture. I do. Shout out to my girl Olika with 100 gems. Appreciate that, cousin. Marshmallow High. Tisa again with the 2 gems. Silver Star. Thank you so much, cousin. Thank you to everybody who's contributed to today's goal. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. And thank you to everybody who's liked the video. We got over 350 likes. So shout out to y'all. Hopefully the verses start soon. It still says, please stand by. I don't know. Hopefully they're not fighting or anything like that. I don't know what they got going on. Hold on 1 second. Bear with me. Do I want to talk about Drake right now? I don't really want to talk about Drake. I really don't. I'm tired of that nigga. I'm really tired of him because he's just doing, his same usual bullshit, pump faking on the internet, acting like he tough. This time around, he appears to have mocked A$AP Rocky's facial scar while vibing to Burning Bridges last night, pointing to his face as the line, look in the mirror, see where talking gets you played. This nigga's funny. Let me mute this because I can't. What a fucking dweeb. Why is his face so fucking big and bloated? Like, again, I told you the other day, every time we see this nigga, it feels like his face just keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger. I don't understand. Like his head is too big for his fucking body or something. I don't know.
I'm off a quay, make my body tender.
He's so corny.
You should be swimming with the fucking fishes.
Just be popping it for no reason. Like, y'all were all just in the same building, Aubrey. Like, literally, y'all were all in the same building. A$AP Rocky was there. Pharrell was there. Future was there. Everybody was in the building, and you did nothing. What's with all this pump faking? Please explain. If you wanted to do something to A$AP Rocky, you could have done something. Chubb still ain't crashed nothing yet. Stop all this fake tough guy bullshit. Nobody believes this shit. Maybe the Nation of Drizlam believes it, but no one believes you are like that. Nobody. Like, just stop it, bro. Like, it's really getting ridiculous. If you really wanted to tussle with Rocky, you would have approached him. But you didn't. You didn't. Because you ain't really want it. And again, we not looking for violence or anything like that. But a motherfucker gotta stop. At some point, you gotta let it go. You really do. You like to get around motherfuckers and start acting like you like that. And we already established you are not like that. But that ain't it. That ain't it. He's still starting bullshit because he also targeted LeBron this weekend. They knocked a man or a retreat somewhere in New Jersey where Sexy Red was there, Kevin Durant was there, Devin Booker, all types of people were there. And he had shirts made dissing LeBron James. Like, this nigga is a weirdo. He's a weirdo. It don't make no sense how weird this nigga is. The only LeBron I rate is Juan. You had that nigga tattooed on your body. You had a tramp stamp of another man on your body. Get the fuck out of here. You loved LeBron James. Literally in love with him. You were on his talk show talking about how you feared letting him down. You do more than rate him, LeBron. You love him. You love LeBron. Drake, you have to stop. You have to let it go. We don't believe you. You're looking obsessed now. For somebody who's so unbothered, you always show signs of being bothered. Enough. 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 This shit is corny. No way a motherfucker that got a tramp stamp of me will ever be able to talk this crazy to me. Get out of here, bro. You gotta stop it. Like, seriously. Shout out to D2B2 with the 5.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
D2B2 said Aubrey is probably mainlining steroids and Ozempic injected in my veins. That punk motherfucker said to his core. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Terrible combination. Then on top of the fact that he got that other gene in him, and you know they age a little bad. And it be quick too, so just terrible combinations. Aubrey, you gotta get it together. Leave these men alone. Leave these men alone, okay? Shout out to Cisa again with the 5. Appreciate you, cousin.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
Aubrey want to talk tough to A$AP Rocky when he's out of his presence while throwing shade at LeBron. A nigga he tatted on him. Just pure corny vibes. Beyond corny. Beyond. Because again, y'all were all in the building together. If you really wanted to do something, if Chubbs would finally do his job and crash something, it should have happened then. But instead it didn't. It didn't. You were on the other side of the stadium grabbing Sexy Red's ass. That's what you were doing. Just weird. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Shout out to D2B2 with the 5.
Cousin! What's up, cousin? What's up? I ain't seen you and I don't know.
D2B2 said Rocky would have snuffed him. I saw that one fight clip. He turns his punch over. Aubrey likes playing a tough guy, even though he knows he's a pussy cat. He's a Garfield. He's a Rory. Man, we seen Aubrey's boxing skills. We seen it. Y'all just hating because Drake doing the World Cup. Okay, Ma. Whatever you say, Ma. Chubbs ain't ever gonna crash nothing. Every time I see Chubbs look fed up. Every time I see Chubbs look tired. Chubbs look like he don't want to be there. Or some shit stank. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what be going on. Should be crazy. Seriously. But Drake gotta let it go. For real. He has to let it go. Another person that gotta let it go. Y'all know who else gotta let it go? Like Frozen. It's fucking The Game. The Verzuz still has not started on our end, as you can see. Hold on. But yeah, The Game as well gotta let it go, but he just refuses. And Statquo keeps spilling all the fucking tea. Shout out to Statquo. Keep spilling that tea, Stat. I ain't even mad at you. Because you getting down to the bottom of it. You telling everything that we knew. The things that we would say and the dots we would connect, and motherfuckers would try to get on the internet and tell us, oh, we're reaching, we're doing this, we're doing that. Stat Quo gonna tell it. And he been telling it this week. So on the Third Verse podcast earlier today, Stat Quo sheds more light on the Game's issue with Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to Hip Hop Replay for posting this clip. Stat says the Game repeatedly questioned why he's unable to get in touch with Kendrick, suggesting that Kendrick won't pick up his calls. Stat says while it may be easy for Glasses Malone to get in touch with Kendrick, that's not the case for everyone else. So let's play this clip real quick. Again, shout out to Justin Hunt. Shout out to the Third Verse podcast in their channel.
Phone everybody, my nigga. He don't talk to niggas. This what y'all got to understand about Kendrick Lamar. He just not talking to everybody. He talked to Glasses. He's a very few small people that he'll get on the phone with. I think that was another thing that Game had an issue with. He couldn't get Kendrick on the phone. And I'm trying to explain. He's like, man, why won't he just talk to me? You know, I'm just like, my nigga, like, hey, man. And I'm explaining to this nigga, everybody ain't the same. I remember having a conversation with Kendrick about that phone and just talking. He's like, that's his vice. Because we just talking about vices one day. And his vice is being away, like being able to cut things off and cut the world off and no one be able to touch him. Like some people's vice is shopping. He enjoys the fact that niggas just can't get to him.
They want access, and he be like, yeah.
They want the access, and he enjoys. Dog, we all when you see Dr. Dre, dog, we all admire the fact that at any given time, bro, Dre can cut access off to anyone whenever he wants.
So that's the clip right there. Yes, y'all, the Verzuz still hasn't started. It was supposed to start at 9:30. It's 9:54, but that's a given. These shits never start on time. But again, like I was saying, shout out to the Third Verse podcast. Shout out to Stat, because Stat been running that fucking mouth. And the more Stat runs his mouth, the more shit we get to the bottom of. Because now, the other day, he exposed that the Game was upset, and he was assuming that Kendrick Lamar was dissing him since the damn era, either on the Heart Part 4 or Element. If you heard the songs, you can understand why, because in those songs, Kendrick does respond to Drake being in Compton on that 100 song, where he's literally dissing Kendrick, and the game allowed him to come to Compton and do that bullshit. Now, I personally don't think Kendrick had dissed the game directly on those songs, but he did address the Drake shit. So Game was on it like, oh, he dissing me in that song, blah, 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 blah. And to me, that just sounds like a guilty conscience, because Game, you know what you've been doing behind the scenes. You know how you've been politicking. You know the way you've been moving. You just have a guilty conscience. You think because you've been dissing niggas, other niggas had to be dissing you. And plus, you're just a loser. You're just a weirdo. You're just looking for shit to be involved with, right? And then he ended up telling us that the game thought that he was dissed on Not Like Us because of the intro. The intro, you know, the I See Dead People. He thought Kendrick was dissing him because the game uses that on his song One Blood that was created with Dr. Dre, I believe. I don't know. But if you listen to the battle rap songs, you know Kendrick referenced that the Sixth Sense movie where that comes from in Euphoria. So it was just a callback to Euphoria. Had nothing to do with Game. Game, nobody is thinking about you. You're not important to the story. You want to keep trying to insert yourself into the story when it has nothing to do with you. And now today, Stat also revealed that the Game is upset because he can't get Kendrick on the phone. You really cannot make this shit up. What is wrong with these niggas? What is wrong with them? Oh my God. It's a shame how they move and operate when it comes to Kendrick. It is such a shame. This shit is weird. First, we had Young Thug in the prison, upset.
Fuck with nobody? You ain't gonna bless nobody?
You ain't gonna bless nobody. Bullshit ass King.
You don't fuck with nobody? You ain't gonna bless nobody?
What is going on? Thug was in jail mad as fuck. Thug was in jail so fucking mad. He said, why the fuck that nigga got an Instagram and he don't even post? You know how upset you gotta be to be mad that another man is not posting on his Instagram? That man said, Kendrick, where your cute ass at? Post some cute ass pictures. I need to see your face, nigga. You fucking cutie patootie. I need to see you. I miss you. Come on, huh? What is going on? I don't understand it. I don't. These niggas gotta get it together. That man said, why you got an Instagram if you don't post? And now the Game is mad because Kendrick wasn't answering his calls. Snoop Dogg also said the same thing. Snoop Dogg said the same thing. Kendrick wasn't picking up his phone. He said, I called nephew. I left nephew a message and I apologize, but he ain't returned my phone call. He don't want to talk to you motherfuckers. Listen, I'm just like Kendrick. You cross me once, bitch, you're done. It's over. We ain't got shit to talk about. And we can't forget, Stat also told, Stat been telling the tea, y'all. Stat been telling it. Stat been telling us Stat is the same motherfucker who told us that it was Drake who wanted Kendrick on first person shooter. He wanted Kendrick on first person shooter. Stat also told us that, but he settled for J. Cole. Shout out to Stat, man. Stat is the tea spiller of the week, okay? Listen. Everybody just bent the fuck out of shape about Kendrick not speaking to them. Niggas is in their feelings. Because little man won't answer that phone. Mind you, the Game is the same dude who be in them interviews, who be on Clubhouse, in them songs trying to make it look like Kendrick his son. Now you boo-hooing in a church's bathroom, crying because this little nigga who once looked up to you, now he don't want to talk to you. They were in a bathroom, y'all. In a bathroom. Arguing. I just wanted to use that sound. I'm sorry. Niggas was in a church's bathroom arguing over Kendrick Lamar. If you don't go fucking order that chicken and biscuit and get the fuck out the establishment, what are you doing? What are you doing? What Kendrick say? Nigga feel like he entitled because he knew me since a kid. Bitch, I cut my granny off if she don't see how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lacked big ideas. Send him to the moon. That's just how I feel. He was talking about you, Jay-Z. Yeah, he was talking about you. Mm-hmm. He also said on DNA, watching the snakes curving on the fakes. Phone never on. I don't conversate. I don't compromise. Get the fuck off my phone, JC on. JC on walking around sounding like that man. That voiceover on the Butterfly. K-Dot. Pick up the phone, nigga. Every time I call, it's going to voicemail. I can't. That motherfucker don't answer the phone for nobody. He got so many fucking bars where he telling y'all he don't want to talk on no celly. It's no accent you can sell me. Game was on his 69th call and he just lost it. Game was in the bathroom like he was in the bathroom like oh God. Oh. We needed that palate cleanser real quick. I'm sorry. We needed that. Because that was a hot fucking mess. The Game, I don't know what the fuck you were thinking, sir. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking. This Verzuz is literally summed up as YG, some gang members, Nipsey Hussle appreciation, and an overly excited, drunk, sweaty nigga with a horrible set list who brought out Travis Barker. This Verzuz was sponsored by Pat Ron and Casa Nigga, because who the fuck kept putting liquor in his cup? Whoever kept putting liquor in Jay-Z's Teller's cup, you need your ass whooped. Because what the fuck? I am going to hear charisma for the next 3 fucking days because the Game screamed her name all fucking night. All fucking night. At some point, this shit sounded like they were just on that stage licking the Game's wounds, trying to make this nigga feel important, trying to make this nigga feel better about himself. YG got on that stage and whooped his ass. Okay? Whooped his ass. My scorecard is the Game only won 3 rounds. YG beat this nigga 17-3. It could have been 4 points, but I could never give this bitch ass nigga no 10s for couldn't get far. That song is trash. He's lying all throughout that fucking song. I will never give a bitch ass nigga lying on women and he tens. So he lost, YG won 17-3. Shout out to Stacey Adams. Shout out to the church shoes. He walked in that bitch and stepped all over him in some church shoes. Versus, hear me and hear me clear. Never book these niggas again. Ever. Ever. This motherfucker was on that bitch. Hot, musty, liquor just dripping out of his mouth. Hair nappy as fuck. Look like it ain't been combed in 30 days, in 30 nights. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed the fuck off. At one point, I thought this bitch was the talk out. Shout out to the cousin who said that. Instead of the pop out, we got the Temu version of the talk out. Because they would not shut the fuck up. Anyway. Shout out to the cousins, man. I love y'all. I really do. I appreciate y'all staying on here with me this long. We've been on stream for 4 hours and 20 minutes. And it's not 420. We ain't smoked no weed. I feel like I need a blunt after this shit, and I don't even smoke. But anyway, I had a time. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody who sent a donation on Super Chat or through Cash App. Thank y'all so much. Thank you to everybody who liked the video, who were participating in the chat. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. I am going to call it a night. I am definitely going to call it a night. Was this more stressful than Jay-Z extra inning stream? Absolutely not. We sat here for 7 hours for Jay-Z and we still had a ball. I would do the 7-hour stream over this shit again. I promise you. I would do the 7-hour stream again. But anyway, like I said, appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all in my next stream. I don't know when I'm going to be back. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. It is Friday. Who knows? But appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Whatever you do, do not be the game. Whatever the game does, you do the opposite of it, okay? Be safe. I'll talk to y'all later.